bitches?
Hi.
Welcome to this shit show known as Two Girls,
Notebooks.
You are
AshleyMarie.
and I am Katrina. And today,
It's Katrina's birthday, so say happy birthday, bitches.
well, by the time this comes out, it'll be like a month and some change ago.
No,
so
we gotta sing.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Listen, I'm gonna put your picture on the ofrenda. Quit playing, ma'am.
I'm just cutting out. Don't be putting my picture on nobody's ofrenda. Anyways, so today we're gonna do some random, 21 questions. It's not gonna actually be 21 questions, but it's like random questions that I found on the internet to ask somebody else to break the ice or whatever.
Icebreakers.
Yes.
I like it.
Yep. Just random, fun, silly shit, because we need to laugh, because the world is trash.
Oh, God.
It's trash out in these streets, so we need to giggle. Would you like me to go first with the random
You can
question?
go first if you like.
My first question for you is, what TV show would you want to be in? Oh, excuse me.
Like right now.
Any TV show, be it past, present, once canceled.
Survivor.
Really?
Yeah.
Why that?
Because I feel like I'd be so good at it. Oh, yeah.
I can see that. Okay. Do you want me to answer the same question, or do you want to just go?
I mean, you can
probably
answer
should
that
have
same
read.
question because now I want to know.
TV show I'd want to be in. Probably Family Matters.
Okay.
I feel like Urkel would be really cool to work with. Or
Mertz, what about
Jaleel
you?
White.
If I could be in Punk'd but no Ashton Kutcher, that feels like it would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can rock with that for
Oh,
sure.
my God.
All right. What's your question?
My questions are specific because I thought that I tailored my questions to both of you actually.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
So I want to ask you both if you could go back to your wedding, what would you change or what would you tell yourself?
I would take out speeches.
All of them as a
All
whole.
of them.
Okay.
All of them. Because we already know what happened at my wedding.
yeah.
We're taking them
Yeah.
all out. Nobody needs to say nothing. You got something to say, you can take me off to the side and say it
You
to my
could
face.
raise your hand and wait to be called.
Not even that. No, we're not even doing that. We're opening up the dance floor early. The drinks are flowing. Ain't nobody got to say shit. I already know you love me because you here. That's all I need. I don't need no speeches. That's it.
Just to go off of that, my brother's best man speech is on YouTube.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
it's like 17 minutes or something. It was ridiculous.
But was it good?
Yeah, my brother's awesome. It was great. It was hilarious. I mean, he was a little drunk, so it was he had printed notes, and there was one point where the pages shuffled, and everybody could see how many pages there were. My queen, right before the speech, is so it's okay. So my queen's maid of honor is great. They've been friends since preschool.
Okay.
True story. My daughter now goes to that preschool.
I love
wow.
that.
Okay.
Cute, super cute.
Yes, very.
And so her best friend is she doesn't like the spotlight. She's kind of quiet. You know what I mean? She's like that.
Yep.
And so my queen's like, hey, let's stand up for the speeches. And her maid of honor goes first. So we're standing there. She does this little short speech. It's great. And my brother the whole time is just can't wait. He's like, you guys have no idea how long I've been ready for this.
Oh my gosh.
And so he's going, and I'm like, yo, I'm standing up the whole fucking time. This is a lot. You can literally watch it on YouTube. I'll find it.
Please find the link. We need
Oh my
all
God.
of that.
I need
But
to
yeah,
see
there
that.
That's
was
hilarious.
one point where the pages ruffle and you can feel the energy in the room. Oh, this motherfucker got 10 pages.
This motherfucker, man.
But no, I liked all that. Mine, I knew right when you asked the question. I'm still mad about this. So when I didn't get any of the appetizers, because I don't
That's
know.
bullshit.
I don't know what's. I'm not a wedding goer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was just out there. She's getting the bustling or whatever's happening. She's getting the dress bustled.
Yeah.
And I'm just out there floating around, whatever, talking to people.
Yeah.
And I didn't know there was the apps coming out. and the lady in charge,
the coordinator,
site, the coordinator. I don't think whatever, but like, her. She like brought my queen like a plate of all the apps like in the bathroom while she was getting the dress all. And I'm like,
but you didn't get
where's
that?
my plate?
You paid for that.
I'm saying, I'm still mad about it.
I would be pissed about that too, especially food. Absolutely not.
That's mine.
No,
I would be getting
sir.
some of the apps.
No.
Steve,
So no.
write that down.
Also,
Scuba Steve.
Write that down.
one of my because I lost interest in alcohol when I was like 22. Like we drank a lot before then, but like it's just not my thing.
For sure.
And I don't like my drinks cold, but I just drink water. So I'm always ordering, can I have some water with no ice? And one of my boys was like, yo, you guys should have done like a signature cocktail that was just the Mertz and it was just like room temperature water.
That is so great.
I was like, damn it, missed opportunity.
I mean, yeah, it happens. Yeah, no speeches.
All right.
No speeches. We're done with that shit.
Taking notes.
So take notes, everybody. Next question I have. When you were a kid, what name did you give your favorite toy or stuffed animal?
Philip.
Shut up.
Yep.
What was Philip?
What was Philip?
What was Philip?
Like, what kind of toy?
Yeah.
He was a bear.
A bear? Okay,
Yeah.
so you had a bear.
So first
Philip.
I had a bear. I had a bear originally that my grandma gave me a long time ago. Then my mom's company used to hold these Christmas parties. You would go to the movie theater. You would be able to see a movie. Get like a fun little box, and then you got a stocking. In my stocking, I got a panda.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, I need to name this panda something. Everything was always named Philip. The panda was named Jeffrey. Okay. My cousin, when she listens to this episode, is going to be like, I remember this. I didn't understand why you kept naming everything white male names, but
That's hilarious. Speaking of white names, mine was a bunny that I had. My mom gave it to me when I was 4. I remember coming home from preschool and it was sitting on the ottoman waiting for me. And I named it Jessica. Yes! Yes! For those that don't know, I am married to a Jessica. It's just so great.
That's wonderful.
So when my mom moved recently from her other house and we were just like clearing out my stuff because I'm not going to her new place, and we found the bunny, and I was like, I brought it back to my wife and I showed her, and she was like, oh my God, this was so cute, what's her name? And I was like, it's Jessica. She was like, wait, really? I was like, yeah, no, really, I named that shit at 4 years old. Her name is Jessica.
I love that.
It was like Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
awesome.
Mess. What's your next question?
I think I want to go with. This is hard. I don't want to keep asking you guys like super personal.
That's fine. You could go personal. I'm okay with that. Shit, we have a podcast that's listened
I
to
know.
literally every corner of this country and a couple of corners on this planet. So
I love it.
Ask
People
me
keep
what you
listening.
want. Yeah, please do.
I guess where you're at now, adulting. Do you feel like in your adulting life, where you're at right now, do you feel accomplished?
I guess it would depend on what accomplish.
But
What's the definition of accomplish?
For
Everybody's
you.
is different.
For you, do you feel accomplished?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I got, 2 degrees that I don't use. So I guess it's an
We
accomplishment
got 2
there.
heavy paperweights. We love
We
it.
have 2 heavy paperweights. I mean, at this point in my life, I feel very blessed in a sense of I made it out the hood.
Yes.
I don't have 6 kids by 7 different people. I do not have a substance abuse problem. I have no debt. I don't owe a car payment. I don't owe a school loan. Shout out to the 401k and the pandemic for freaking me out because I dipped into that shit and paid it off because I didn't know what we were going to be doing. And I'm like, I don't want to continue paying fucking $500 a month on this shit. I'm just going to pay it off. So I did. And I have a wife who loves me and a puppy who drives me nuts and a place to lay my head, clothes on my back, and food in my belly. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. Would I like to make more money? Yes. Someone asked me, I was at an event last night and someone was like, I don't understand how people travel. Like, I have no money. I don't get it. I'm like, they don't have money either. They just go. Just go. Doesn't matter. You worry about the money when you get back from the trip. That's why you got to keep working. It's fine. So, what about you? Where are you at in your adulting life? How you feeling?
I'm a hurricane on legs. That's where I'm at in my adulting life. I'm a hurricane on legs.
Hurricane on legs.
Like, I come in and I fuck shit up, and it either looks great when I'm done, or we're like, we'll start over again tomorrow. Okay?
There's
Okay.
nothing right. And here's the thing. There are days that are like that. Absolutely. Sometimes out of the 7 days of the week, 6 of them are like that. It's totally fine.
I am raising 2 what I would like to say good humans. Mm-hmm. And we survive another year. We cheers.
Hell
and we
yeah.
move on.
Listen, we made it another year around that hot-ass star known as the sun.
Yep.
I think we're doing a pretty good job for the most part.
Yeah.
Things could always be better, but in hindsight, they're really good where they're at. So,
But if the universe is listening, we could use some more money. That's all.
sponsorships. So, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, universe.
you,
We're
Mertz?
here for it.
Are you?
Are you in a good adulting spot?
So how was the original question phrased? Do you feel successful? Is that
Do you
what
feel
Yeah, do you feel
accomplished?
accomplished in this phase of adulthood that you're currently in right now?
So mine, I actually talk about this a lot, but no, mine is conditional. So
Okay.
I simultaneously feel very proud of what I've done, but if this was it, if I died tomorrow, I would be ashamed. So it's conditional for me. As long as this is in the middle of the road,
Okay.
on the way to where we're going,
Okay.
cool. If this is it, that's tough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it like that.
Neither did I.
Yeah,
Or
I agree.
mine's conditional.
If this was it, I'd be pissed.
yeah, I'd be
Like, you
pissed.
gotta be fucking
I'd be like,
kidding
this is
me.
it?
Like, really?
But we start getting some of these big records going.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? As
Fucka,
long as
fucka.
this is on the way, feeling good.
Hell yeah. I'm here for that. Next question. This is so funny. We're going from like super personal to like, hey, if you could make the ultimate sandwich, what would be on it? I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, I make a mean sandwich.
Listen.
Let us know, Mert.
So,
Let us know.
wait, before you get into it, because I need to answer this. So, everyone knows I love a good franchise. The Fast and the Furious, as ridiculous as it is by far one of my favorite franchises. And because of Tyrese's character being introduced in it, he, in the second movie, was Too Fast, Too Furious. Mm-hmm. And they were somewhere in Miami, and they were talking with one of the cops who would put them undercover, blah, blah, blah. He went over to one of the cops and, like, took his sandwich out of the bag and started eating his sandwich. I shit you not, I paused the movie. I went to Market Basket. I got the bread, the meat, the lettuce, tomato, mayo, mustard, the whole 9. Made the sandwich, pressed play.
I can't.
It was so fucking good. It looked so delicious. And I'm like, I
can't.
need to recreate this. So I did that. All right, Marks, what's your sandwich?
I love
What's it look
that.
like? What's it look like?
Well, I'm like, I try not to, when I was younger, I was a picky eater. So I would be like, this is my sandwich. So I try not to be like that anymore.
Yeah.
But
But
if I was making a sandwich right now, I'm thinking I'd probably go like, first of all, you got to have good bread. It's all about the bread. Some good bread. Get like mayo on the bottom, turkey, some good cheddar. I'm from Vermont, so I'm probably going like Cabot.
Okay.
A seriously sharp joint.
okay. That's really good, actually.
It's really good.
really good.
It's really good.
This sandwich is very specific, and I like it already.
And then I'm probably going like, I slice my shit super thin.
Okay.
So like thinly sliced tomato, thinly sliced red onion,
Okay.
lettuce. And then there's options. It depends on the mood. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for pickles. Sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes no. Sometimes I'm in the mood for cucumber. Sometimes no.
Yep.
Could get like some green pepper on there.
Okay. Wow.
That's
got a good texture to it too.
I would put some sprouts on there too.
You're so from Vermont.
I'm hella Vermont right now. I would put some sprouts on there, and to be honest, I would probably have lightly toasted the bread.
Okay.
And then there would be honey mustard on top.
Okay.
Okay.
But you got to mix your own honey mustard with the spicy brown mustard and the honey.
Okay. Oh, you got to make your own honey
Or you
mustard.
could do hot honey. I've actually never done that until I just thought about it just now. But spicy brown mustard with hot honey, mix it,
My wife loves that hot honey shit.
and that is a good sandwich to me.
Okay. What's your sandwich? I know. How do you even compete?
I also got to say, I used to like make it when I was a preschool teacher. I would make my sandwich like at the lunch table every day, and the other teachers would be like, "Why does it take you this long to make a sandwich?"
Because you need
Like, 'cause it's
TLC
a
in this
fucking
bitch.
awesome sandwich. What are you
It's a
talking
sandwich.
about? Like, because my sandwich is way better than yours.
Also that. And I'm going to enjoy this.
But it would
every moment of it.
like I will make that sandwich for like 15 minutes, like slicing the shit mad thin.
You have to. You got to put a little TLC in that bitch.
You have to.
What's on your
A
sandwich?
wrap still counts as a sandwich.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
So I'm going to make a wrap, Nutella, sliced strawberries, sliced bananas,
Okay.
drizzled with crunchy peanut butter. Roll it up.
That sounds hella good.
That actually sounds like a good combo to the sandwich you just said, Merc.
Right?
That sounds great.
Like, literally.
Because you could literally eat this for breakfast if you want to eat with.
I was going to say, you could probably, like, roll that up and, like, put it on the skillet and toast that bitch up with a little bit of butter and then, like, sprinkle it with, like, cinnamon sugar or something.
That's like the booty crepe. It's like a wrap, and you like put it on the skillet.
Yeah.
Here for it.
I'm like,
Also, if we're making the sandwiches at the same, you could grab a little bit of that hot honey on there.
Yep.
we're working on the palate.
Okay.
Don't let the blackness fool you. I'm also Irish. And the Irish is bland as fuck. But we're working on it. We're getting there, slowly but surely. What's your next question for me?
Now I'm going to ask a food question too.
Go for it.
What's your favorite variation of potato?
So, first thing that pops in my mind, Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
It's the loaded sweet potato.
Okay.
It is fucking toasted with the honey butter loaded with marshmallows with I think they put like nutmeg on it.
I love that.
It's so good. That is my shit right there. If you want to add a little diabetes on that, we could drizzle some caramel sauce on it, but
Get your diabetes intake.
diabetes. Gotta get the diabetes. But yeah, I love a good sweet potato. And here's the thing about potatoes. Like, it never asks to be all these things, but in all variations of it, they're all delicious when made right. What most people don't know is that the skin of the potato actually has a shit ton of vitamins in it. And people don't realize, like, when I see people just throw the skin away, I'm like, that's the best part of the potato. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you mean? And I only know this because one of the first times I ever had a baked potato was with my dad. And I was like 6, 7 years old and he was eating the skin. And I thought that was normal. So when I saw my mom doing it, I was like, she was throwing it out. I'm like, why are you throwing that out? Dad eats it. She was like, that's gross. I'm like, no, it's not. He told me there are a lot of vitamins and stuff in it. And she was like, oh. And then she found out from someone else that was true. So then she started eating the skins too. And it's just like, what do you mean?
I'm
like,
dead.
yeah. What's your favorite variation of potato?
This is so hard.
Potatoes are
so
good in
hard.
so many different forms. I get it because you could cube them, you can French fry them, you can mash them, you can saute them, you can bake them. Girl, there's just so many things you can do
know.
with the potato. And all it is a spud. It's just a spud.
So I'm torn.
Okay. Between
I
what?
love home fries. Love home fries. Like, could fuck up home fries all day long.
Yeah.
I also love baked potatoes.
Okay. What's on your baked potato?
So, first off, when you make a baked potato, if you're not rubbing it with salt and oil and pepper,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
No, I get it.
And you're stabbing it profusely with the fork.
Oh, yeah, you have to. On all sides.
All sides. Like,
Not just the top where it's open. Like, you got to get the bottom, the sides,
Okay.
and even the two spuddy ends. Yep, I get it.
and then, when it's all good and ready, you cut it in half. Okay. Scoop a little bit so you have a little room, a little wiggle room, you know? Then you black pepper, garlic salt it.
Okay.
Not regular salt.
Nope. Garlic salt.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Then a little bit of butter, because you need that.
Yeah.
You're going to go sour cream, chives, bacon bits, cheese.
Wow, that is a loaded potato. That sounds delicious. I'm here for that.
If you're extra fancy, you can do caramelized onions, but that takes a little bit of time.
That does take time. I ain't got time for that shit. I mean,
But if
we
you
do
caramelize your
because
onions and your bacon at the same
time, right? Exactly. I was literally just thinking that. Like,
Done.
yeah, that's fair. All right,
We're going to quit this podcast and just go start a food truck, but gotta go. Gotta go.
Girl, I could barely cook for myself. I ain't cooking for
I mean,
nobody else.
I would. You give me the money, I'm doing it.
You're
Okay.
hilarious.
Potato Mertz?
I'm sweet potatoes all day.
Yep.
Sweet potatoes.
Telling
are the
you,
best
sweet potatoes are fucking. Oh,
And
the
it's
goat.
just so good. I could go anyway. I guess I'm going like mashed sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You gotta get the butter,
Yep.
a little bit of milk, cinnamon,
Yep.
a little bit of like
You want to throw some
bit of
nutmeg in
cinnamon,
that
a
shit?
little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of allspice, a little bit of
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And then you gotta do a little bit of maple syrup, but real Vermont maple
God,
syrup.
you were so Vermont.
I'm saying, yo,
I love
that
it.
shit's
Your
banging,
your
though.
roots are coming through, bro.
We were just up there too.
I love it. I'm here for that shit. Let's see. Well, we'll move away from food for now. We'll get
now.
back to it for now. What item do you hope will be obsolete in 20 years? Be it something physical, something not physical, whatever is going on or that's popular now. What do you hope it will be, that it will no longer be popular in 20 years from now?
That's hard.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, I guess.
Mumble rap.
Ooh.
I said what I said.
Taking it home with that one.
Mumble
That
rap.
shit way
Mumble
too
rap.
real.
Get rid of it. I don't want it no more. I don't want dudes lines now. Like, what the fuck is that? And I only say that because it's the only thing that popped in my head because I just watched Joe Coy's special. And he was like, what the fuck is it? Like, literally don't understand it. Don't want to understand it. You can't give me Biggie and Tupac and then follow it up with this. You can't. It's bullshit. Bring real rap back.
I forget
That's
who was saying it, but someone was being like, "How come rock has so many subgenres?
Yeah.
But with hip hop, we just throw it. It's all because he was like, that's not.
I think
this.
T-Pain was the one that said so.
Was it?
I think it was T-Pain.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
But
But I know exactly what you're talking
He
about.
was like,
I've
we
seen
need
it.
There should be a different. It's
Yep.
a fucking lyric based genre. Like, and you doesn't matter what you're saying. Like, how could it not matter?
It's trash. The mumble rap that's out. The rap that's out here. Like, you mean to tell me Lil Baby and Tupac are in the same fucking category?
Stupid.
For why?
Stupid.
For why? That's trash. It's absolute trash. The two are not mutually exclusive. In style, in flow. My ass itches just thinking about it. So I'm just like, I
You're
can't.
telling me. Gotta record these fucking fools in here. Like,
Merch is sitting there like, oh, God.
God.
these are the motherfuckers.
These motherfuckers, man.
And then they're like, yo, that's good, bro. That's good. And he's like, yeah. Gotta go.
My favorite answer when they're like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Oh, they all know what I think." These motherfuckers are paying me, so like, you gotta say something.
Yeah,
My favorite-
exactly.
I took this from somebody else, but when I saw them do this, I was like, "That's the most amazing answer ever." He goes, "They're like, what do you think?" And he goes, well, sounds good. Basically being like, my part was done well. Like, it's sonically sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's enough for them to be, because they're basically being like, hey, bro, can you gas me up? And he's like,
No.
I can't in good conscience gas you up, but you are paying me right now, and I would like you to come back to the studio. So this is the best I could do is meet you here.
Yeah.
And it's enough for them because they'll be like, yo, he said it sounds good, man. And I'm like, yeah, but if you know what he just said, he was like,
whatever strokes your ego and continues to open up that wallet to keep my lights on, fine, whatever. But what are you getting rid of in 20 years? Or what do you hope that will be obsolete in 20 years?
I think labels.
What do you mean?
Like labeling people.
Okay.
I think we should just do away with that. It's not a thing. I don't want it to be a thing.
Just everybody be human.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Because like
I
some
feel
people
like it's already...
But some people use those labels as their entire personality.
Yeah.
Like
you're not a label. You're a human. You're an
But
organism.
I like went through this today, sort of, because obviously,
Hey, yeah.
talking about I'm going to come here and do this with you.
Yes.
They're like, oh, well, like you guys are really close, and I go, we're friends, yeah. Like, but our friendship isn't defined by like we do this together, or like I'm friends with your wife, or you know. I need you as my quota of lesbian friends. Like, I don't, you know, it just...
Box check. No, I get it.
Like, I'm like, I actually like her as a person. Like, she doesn't, like, show up and be like, okay, so let's make sure that there's rainbows in the background and we're presenting that I'm gay and we're, like, on top of the, you know...
Yeah.
The narrative.
Yeah,
You're like, hey, we're about to do this.
Yeah. This is my gay friend.
This is my gay friend.
This is my-
I actually act a little gay when I'm with you. My
Yeah,
gay
yeah.
friend, like-
Super. Like, you actually make me question what I'm going to do next with my life.
Shut the fuck up.
That's basically what they're expecting, like, an answer to be.
I know.
And it's not it.
Oh, God. Go outside,
So, yeah,
people.
go outside. Like,
Please,
read a
please.
book.
Go outside.
Read a
Hey,
fucking book.
Please read a book.
Read something. You know those books that they want to ban so badly? Read them, and you'll see why. Good Lord.
I know English is your first language, but please read the dictionary. I'm sure you'll learn a lot.
Please and thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
What's
your next question?
That I want to know.
Huh?
So, my next question is, do you mix family and money, or business and money? Like business and pleasure, rather?
No.
Never.
No. You can't.
Never.
No.
Not a good idea.
Absolutely not.
Interesting.
No, you can't. Because here's the thing. People who never grew up with money and then have it don't know how to act. Mm-hmm. And then when you add family on that, there's a level of expectation that comes with it. Because I'm family, I'm supposed to give you discounts.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I'm supposed
not.
to help you.
Yeah. That was the case maybe 10 years ago. Right now, at this big age, absolutely not. We're not doing that. I'm not going into business with nobody that I'm related to. Absolutely not. You want to do that? I will. If you want me to promote it, I can do that. You want me to be a business partner? I'm exiting stage left. Absolutely not.
Nice.
Because as a Virgo, in my head, I'm already like, you're doing this wrong. So let me just do it. And that's probably what you want, because I'm going to be shouldering the heavy load, essentially, and making you money off of my work. That sounds very ancestral trauma. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do that. So I'm not doing it. Yes. Not doing it. So, no.
Word.
Yeah. You?
It's something that I'm learning now.
Okay.
Like, I'm learning hard boundaries to say no.
It's tough, especially with family.
It's
family
so
is
bad.
the toughest. Family is the absolute toughest when it comes to setting boundaries, for sure. But once you do, then there's that element of weeding bitches out. Like, oh, you feel disrespected by my boundary because I've allowed you to continue to disrespect me on a certain level, and now I'm not okay with it, but now you're not okay with me not being okay with that, you can go fuck off. I don't need that in my life. And I'm grateful enough to have like a big enough family where I can pick and choose who I want to hang out with, because there's also that. But family also isn't defined by who I'm genetically connected to either.
Yep.
So there's that. And with that being said, I still wouldn't go into business with them. Like, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. We're keeping the two separate. I've seen too many instances where that shit ruins relationships.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So if we have a good base, we don't need to fuck that up. So we're good.
Anything to add, Mertz?
Nah, I mean, it's just not
man.
a good idea.
It's
just
not.
a good
It's
idea.
horrible.
I mean, even like
that-
family aside, you gotta have
Yeah.
clear expectations and roles and whatever when you're doing business partners and stuff. And like,
Listen, the black dude in Gone in 50 Seconds, when the brothers were arguing about who's stealing cars and who's getting the money in this, and he literally said, "This is why I do not do business with family." You can't. It's always ends up in a fight. No one knows what the money's going to, who's getting this cut, who's getting that cut. Like, no, I ain't got time for that. Leave me to my 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. Let the man decide what I'm getting paid at this point. Because right now I can't decide with you. It's no. Hard no. Hard no. Pulling up my questions. Let's see what we got. What's the one item you can't live without?
Like every day?
Mm-hmm. Or like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Like, oh shit, I can't live without this.
I can't say that out loud. The other one will get jealous.
Okay.
It may or may not be one of my children and not the other one. Don't worry about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But am I? No. Them,
But also,
I think.
I was literally going to say, besides your kids.
Okay.
Besides your kids.
Besides my kids.
Yeah. Don't bring the babies into it. What's the one thing you can't live without? And it doesn't have to be like a physical thing. It could be like parts of your personality right now that you know. Like, so for me, the one thing I can't live without is being able to set that boundary with people. Like, you know what you're getting with me, and I'm not going to budge with where I stand, kind of a thing.
So I think for me, it's my sense of humor.
Okay.
Because, like, even in uncomfortable situations, if I can make the other people that are there laugh, I feel more at ease.
Okay.
And I'll be there.
See,
and
that's
I'll be
good.
like, all right, this isn't as bad as I thought. Still not going to do it again, but
Also that.
it's not as bad.
Right. Like, we're setting boundaries in this bitch. Like, I know what I can and cannot tolerate, and that line's not moving. Now, if it was something physical, see this bad boy right here? I'm not living without this.
Yep.
Chapstick will be with me everywhere I fucking go. Everywhere. I have so many.
It would be a 2-for-1 for me. Chapstick and lotion, because I can't be out here ashy.
Hello.
Absolutely not.
I mean, we could just go all in and
Vaseline.
say Vaseline or cocoa butter.
Yep.
Because that
Call it a
shit's
day.
all encompassing. So
Okay?
I'm here for
But,
it.
like, definitely my sense of humor.
Okay.
Like, I am still learning as an adult to take compliments. So, like, my employees, I'll come into work and they'll be like, "Oh, you look so nice today." And I'm like, "I showered for you guys." Like, I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on that too. It's tough. It's
But-
tough. Merch, what you not living without? Besides the baby.
gotta be music.
Music.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I figured as
I
much.
need my music.
What's your next question? I think we got time for like a couple more questions.
Okay. 15-year-old you.
Whew.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally just thrown back like, oh God.
Oh, man.
15-year-old Trina Mina. Okay.
These motherfuckers right
Yeah.
here.
Literally.
yes.
Ugh.
What is that person standing on business about? Like, what? No fault. Like, this is what they're about.
Where are you when you're 15? This is like freshman year of high school?
This was my
Yeah.
sophomore year. I was a
Whoa.
sophomore.
Yeah, because yours is
I was
yeah.
I was weird cuspy baby. But so 15, was 1997. 1997. So I don't know if it was like standing on business about much of anything. I was still trying to find an identity of who I was, because I was the kid that I was in a weird emo phase at the time. So I wore like the big flannel shirts, the Jenko jeans, and the Vans sneakers. That's where I was at during the day. And then after school, I'm shooting hoops. I'm playing basketball. So like my identity was kind of all over the place. I didn't really have like one thing to hold on to or be like, this is what I'm here for, like kind of a thing, because I didn't really know who I was at the time. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mertz?
Yeah. 15-year-old Mertz.
Oh, man.
Up in the Vermont with his cabbage cheese.
And his maple syrup.
And maple syrup.
Yeah, this motherfucker, man. 15.
15 Mertz.
This is when I discovered what we referred to at the time as underground hip hop,
Okay.
which is the music that I love. And I wanted to be in J5. I wanted to be in Jurassic 5. That was like everything to me. J5 was everything to me. And me and my 4 little friends that we started making music with, like 3 white dudes and an Asian dude, we were like, we're going to be J5.
And I can't unsee this now.
I literally.
No, but like when I found that stuff where it was like, no, you don't have to make like the generic rap songs. You can make songs about your feelings or all this stuff. I was like,
oh,
there will be no fronting. I was like, we're just gonna be us, bro. We're gonna make songs about like playing wiffle ball and like jumping off cliffs and like we're just gonna be us. Mad Vermonti out here and shit. Like, and I was so fucking loud about it. I was like, no, you just gotta keep it real.
I'm here for it.
Be the most real.
Heck yeah.
I
love that shit. What about you?
15-year-old me was definitely standing on, I'm going to be a dance teacher. So any form of dance that I could be in right now, we're doing it. So like at 15, as a freshman in high school, I was on a step team, on an after school dance team.
Okay.
In a hip hop dance club. Like, you could not tell me nothing.
Yep.
And I was like, and I carried that all 4 years in between doing my sports, but I was like, these sports are not important. The dancing is important.
But what you probably didn't know at the time is that the sports actually helped your dancing.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Nobody cares about that shit.
You can tell me nothing.
Of course. No, I get that. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15-year-old Trina Mina was all over the place. Because here's the thing. Like, at 15, sophomore in high school, emo phase, I played volleyball, basketball, and ran track. And then I was also in a girl dance group at school as well. Like, yeah, played saxophone. Like, the most random of things.
Like all of the things that I could do through the public school because my parents were not paying for any of that extra shit, I was doing.
Yeah, like so I couldn't do dance anymore because it just got too expensive.
So I was doing the school dance team, then an after school dance team, which was also still free.
Yep.
Playing soccer.
Yep.
Doing step team and in JROTC all at the same time.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
We had all that energy. My God. Okay.
Yep. No coffee, no nothing.
Just raw dogging life out here.
Yep.
With all this energy.
Yo, the birthday post said life of the party before 9 p.m.
Shut up. Yeah, that's me. And if nothing else, I will stand on 10 toes with that.
Listen, 9
Absolutely,
p.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Trina's in the car going home.
Listen, So my brother hit me up and was like, yo, we have tickets to the show that we're going to do. Initially, I was supposed to be a part of the show, but because of my surgery, I couldn't be a part of it. But they're like, do you want to come? And in my head, I'm like, okay. And I'm in the group chat with the crew. And they're saying, oh, like, you know, our tech time is this time. The doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. I said, p.m.? 8 p.m.
Oof. It's going to be a no from me.
I went. That's why I'm tired today.
Oh, okay.
Because I went last night. And I didn't get home until almost 11 o'clock.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. I was like, not only did I sleep in until almost 9 o'clock today, I also took an hour and a half nap.
There you go.
I had to put that
tired.
disclaimer in there because they see her out here dancing.
Yeah,
and they're
no.
like, okay,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
invited to the
no.
next party. And she'll be like, ooh.
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
No, we're not doing that.
What time the party and who all gonna be there?
We're all going to be there. Literally.
Do you Irish goodbye when you leave early?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I do.
That's funny.
I mean, it's half of me, so
Yeah.
it's kind of ingrained. Like, oh, I'm just gonna Homer Simpson my way out of this
Into the
bitch.
bush.
Yeah, fade into the distance.
It's just faded. Like, where'd Trina go? I don't know. I think she left.
That's good. That'll help you maintain the life of the party persona.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, people try to convince you to stay.
Yeah.
no, I ain't got time. That's also why I avoid going to Spanish parties because it'd be for weeks.
Listen, I will push 4 chairs together and lay it down right there.
Okay. Put everybody's coat on top of me. I'm going to bed. Like, out. All right. Last question
Okay.
for me. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? Right. March, you got anything?
A caviar gold face mask. Have you seen my face? Does it look like I need any of that? Ma'am.
Caviar.
Yeah. So I still have it in the box. Haven't used it. Right?
Okay.
It's caviar gold face mask. You put it on, it's supposed to make you all like, I don't know. But like, I'm black.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Do I look like?
Like, what do you mean? Fuck out of here.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yep.
What about you, Mertz?
My pops gave me fucking golf clubs one year. I'm like, bro,
What?
Like, my dad plays golf,
Yeah.
and like he tried to get us to play golf, and my brother plays golf, and I was like, bro, what is this? What are we
I'm not doing that.
saying my thing. And he like knew that and bought me golf clubs one year.
That's
for like
trash.
Christmas or whatever. I'm like, what the
Golf
fuck?
clubs are expensive.
They're expensive as
I was
fuck.
saying, bro, you spent all that money. I could have told you some shit to get.
Yeah.
You could have
But-
just gave me that money.
I'm saying, man, like, we could have got
Put that in a card and said happy
Jeez.
birthday, bitch.
like
Like,
taking like a drum set or whatever. We
Something.
going fancy gifts. You give me golf clubs. Like, I didn't use them shits ever.
ever.
Eventually, like a couple years later, my brother was like, "Can I just have these? Like,
Yeah.
this dude doesn't golf."
Yeah. You can have them. I don't want them.
Yeah,
I'm not going to use them.
that was a weird
Fuck
one.
that shit. Weirdest gift I've ever received. And this is going to sound not necessarily pretentious, but there's shade involved in this because it came from my father's sister. Notice how I didn't say aunt because I don't consider her an aunt.
That lady. Got it.
Yes. So she got me for Christmas a 16-year-old living in Chelsea, Massachusetts, snowshoes. You know those tennis rackets you tie your boots in?
Yeah.
Right. What in your brain makes you think that my black ass is going to be using snowshoes in Chelsea, Massachusetts? You could have taken that same money that you bought for them and got me a pair of Timbs, which you could have done. Or just saved everybody the hassle and just got me a fucking car with a $50 check in it. Because at that point, I would have been fine with that too. Like, miss me with that. Like, I don't know what you were trying to say with that, but at that point, like, I already knew I didn't want to fuck with you, and that just put it over the edge. Like, there was no thought in that whatsoever. Like, if you're gonna give a gift, put some thought behind it. If you're not going to, that's better than giving me something that I have absolutely no use for. What the fuck am I gonna do with fucking snowshoes? I came home with them shits. My mom was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I don't know. Why don't you ask Dad? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I have so many questions.
Girl, it was horrible. Like, the way I went full, and here's the thing, like, I was 16 years old at the time, so I was, I worked. I was babysitting. So I had like a little pocket change. And I went full, like I was asking people questions about like their likes, their dislikes. I went all in for her kids and like what they might like and, you know, like handmade shit and got them little cute like things like personalized and stuff. Like I went in because I am thoughtful about these things. And you got me fucking snowshoes? Snowshoes. Cricket, motherfucking cricket. Miss me with that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Some weird ass shit, man.
Do you have a number 2? What's the second worst gift you ever received?
No.
No, it's just that. It's just that.
The other snowshoe.
It's just the other snowshoe.
Yeah.
Like literally, because because even like other things that people have gotten from me, like they're thoughtful and they're not just because like the ones I love the best are the ones like, oh, Trina, I saw this. This made me think of you. Doesn't have to be Christmas. Doesn't have to be a birthday. It's just random shit. Like, okay, cool. But snowshoes? I'm just like, snowshoes? I don't live in Hampshire. Like, what do you mean? I live in the inner city of Boston. Like, literally, Chelsea would be considered part of Boston if it was, you know, a little further north. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? So, needless to say, that part of the branch is very unattended, to say the least. But whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got. Did you answer this question?
Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Caviar, gold.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Thank
Have you
you.
seen my face?
Like, first off,
Bitch.
30 is the new 20. Fucking 40 is the new
Listen.
30. Write it down, okay?
I have a t-shirt that says 40 is fine when you look 29.
There you go. That's all.
Done and done. Maybe
That's
that's my
all.
quote for the
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
There's
Write
a
it down.
quote right there.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions? Because we can continue this another time if you want to. What is going on? Yeah, we got time for one more from you if you want.
I know you guys haven't. Well, you probably go on dates with your significant others, right?
Yeah, we have to. You have to continue to date them.
But in the beginning, did you let her eat off your plate? This is important.
I think she did.
Yeah. And you were
she
okay
did.
with that?
Initially, no. I'm an only child. Don't touch my shit. But now it's just like, oh, you want a piece of this or you want this or that? You know, like she'll go and stick her fork in my food and just eat, which is fine. Like now I don't care. But like initially in my head, I was like, oh, we're at that point in the relationship. That escalated quickly. It's like, oh, okay.
Calls the U-Haul.
Oh, shit, like lesbian. I was just like, oh my God, okay, but because she would offer me food before I had the chance to ask for it, and even in those moments, I probably wouldn't have asked for it because it's, you know, we're brand new at this. I don't know how you feel. I know you feel about your food and stuff. Like I don't want to be sticking my fork that's already been in my mouth in your food and shit, like all that stuff. And she was just like, do. And I was like, oh. All right. Well, here we go. But yeah, now I don't give a shit. You want some of this? Take it, because I'm probably not going to eat all of it anyway. So, how about you?
That shit doesn't bug me. White people are wild.
White people are wild.
Her name is Jessica.
Listen.
We love her to death. And
But now, because obviously I wasn't on your first couple dates, but now being on your later in life dates, you literally start the conversation as the entrees are presented with, you want some of this? Before she even has to say anything.
Yeah. You want some? You want some?
Yep.
I know you do.
Without, and then she'll offer it to me or to whoever else is there.
Yeah.
But Jessica's first.
Yep. Like, hey, oh, you want some of this?
That's adorable.
She's cute. We'll keep her. But yeah. So. Is that it?
I
Think we're good? All right. Well, if
Yeah.
you made it this far, kudos to you. Follow us on all the socials at _2girls, no
No
fuckus. Shout out to the Bridge Sound and Stage.
And
Mertz. Woo, woo. Killing it on the other side of the soundproof glass with his Vermont ass.
Maple syrup and
Maple
fucking
syrup,
Vermont
big
cheddar.
Weird ass white, you probably snowshoeing motherfucker.
Dead. There's no quote. I already said what it was. I forgot because
40 is fine when you look 29.
bitches. And we'll see y'all motherfuckers next week.
Bye.
For my cheddar's better. Oh, I need to go to bed.
Cheese ass eating.
Oh shit.
Fucking real maple. It's gonna be the real maple.